What's poppin'? Welcome back to Midwest World. You see what's on the screen here. Now, I did some investigations on this title because I'm like, what is this? It's called Aidyn Chronicles, the first Mage. Mage or Mage. I'm just gonna pronounce it as I see it, right? So, not the best reviews in the world here. Not the best reviews in the world. I never heard of this joint, but it's on N64, so we gonna play it for a little bit. We're not gonna play it for no long time. I'm gonna just show y'all this game, and maybe there might be some that want this. You know what I mean? Yeah, high resolution. I didn't even know you could change it. Yeah, high resolution, 100%. Okay, so I'm not seeing controls and nothing like that. You just got new game, low game, and options. So let's get to it. Like I said, we ain't gonna be in here all day. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna play it for a minute. You know how I do. You know what I mean? There's only certain games I really do playthroughs on. You know what I mean? So and a lot of the playthroughs really is going to be on Midwest World Backup. So, but this is the gameplay sector, and I'm just gonna show y'all some of this, and there might be some that want to try this out. I'm gonna be honest, my man's look crazy. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, this look kind of. I mean, listen. I mean, I'm be honest. I try to not look up reviews, but I didn't know nothing with this game. I don't, so I'm like, I need to know what this is. So, I had to kind of do some sort of digging. It's like I didn't see all bad came up, nothing good. So we'll see, man. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I mean, it's not a review, but I'm still gonna tell y'all the truth about how I feel about it. I feel like the game could look better though, even though it's N64. You had some dope looking N64 games, so you know I always say this, even if people don't like the game, there's always gonna be somebody. There's gonna be somebody be like, yo, this is the greatest game I ever played in my life. What do you mean? I don't care what game it is. Game can be the worst game in the world. You know what I'm saying? By majority, there's gonna be somebody be like, yo, this is the illest game I ever touched. What do you mean? So that could be the case for this. My man's look crazy with the hat on, fam. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Could you imagine this dude walking up to you in the hallway, man? Nah. You gotta attack immediately. I mean, you gotta attack immediately. This music, man. It's like the longest cutscene in the world, dog. Swear to God. I gotta show it though. Man, it's like Metal Gear. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know Metal Gear Solid 4 got the longest, we gonna play Metal Gear Solid. We gonna play that on Midwest World Backup. I'm gonna start with the Phantom Pain actually, because that game is fire. I haven't beat it yet. I've only beat one Metal Gear, which is the first one. Never beat four. I heard about the ending, but I never beat four. Four got the longest cutscenes you ever see, man. That's like a movie. You could really cut. You could chop all them cutscenes up and have a movie with that. This here is crazy. This is crazy. This long scene here, my man's so crazy. You see him? Yeah, these faces, dog. How many frames is this running? I'm gonna look it up and see how many frames this is actually running, dog. Cause kind of wish they would have had some voice acting. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, some sort of voice acting. Because most ain't gonna sit and read through this. Real talk. It's not even engaging like that to be want to read through this. Finally, we here. I wonder how many frames this movie. It's kind of choppy. Let me see if I can look up some controls here. Cause they ain't they didn't. Okay, select position. To select a potion in combat, press up. Okay, for more info. To help me. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Well, I need to see the controls in this piece. Can we? Do we have them here? Like, I mean, details. There's like no. I don't see any option for the controls. To be honest with you, I was looking for them in the. You see, they didn't have any. I mean, we just gonna have to figure this out as we go, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not here. Look, you gonna look at this. Some might look at this like, yo, I gotta play this. Some might be like, what in the f is this? I'm like, what's those trolls or something? Oh, goblins. Okay, are those goblins? Take a minute for this thing to start up, man. It's crazy. Big nose ring. They violating with all this reading and no voice acting. They violating for this because it's too much. I mean, off the rip, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, off the rip is too much. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe back in the day, that's cool, but in today's age, with people's attention span, they want to read through this. They want to hear this, man, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. Like for the cutscene, for the intro to be so long, and then soon as you move a little bit, you run into these little ghouls and goblins creatures, and you got to still go through all this dialogue. You know what I mean? So they sell stuff. Okay. This one right here, I can see. I gotta like I gotta see. I can see why this would some will view this a certain like why the reviews was what the opinions I seen on this was not positive. I just want to reserve judgment for myself. What is that? That's a big old rat, huh? Oops. So this is one of those. Can I go over there? They kind of tripping with this game. This game is. This game, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. Is he going to come over here or not? Okay. Can I get up out of this? Can I get up out of this? Because the mouse is not moving here. You know what I mean? So the club. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now he about to get it in. All right. What's up, man? Like, okay. This is one of the weirdest fighting systems I've ever seen. Okay. Get him again. Okay. Dodge that. One more time. Put a fork in him. This game, man, listen, dog, this game here. I mean, if you was to ask me, even though, even though, I'm not these fighting system RPGs never been my style. Like, I like straight up hack and slash stuff. Never been in. I know some cats that's hardcore in the Final Fantasy style RPG fighting mechanics where you got to choose your attack, choose block, this that. Never been my thing. Never been my thing. So I'm not. I don't have anything good to say about this system anyway. But this. I don't think this moves fluidly like a Final Fantasy or nothing like that. I know it don't. I know it don't. You know what I'm saying? I know it don't. Oh man, let's see. Got 150. So hold on. So if this is, oh, that's the cost. Okay. All right. Let me get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this here, I don't know. This don't feel like a premium RPG though. This don't. This don't. And I'm being real with y'all. You know what I mean? And it's not because of what I seen. I'm when I'm playing. You know what I mean? Like, and mind you, I grew up around people who was hardcore with the RPG. I mean, hardcore with RPGs. You know what I mean? I never tell y'all that I'm hardcore with RPGs, but I know some people that play that hardcore in the RPGs. So all they play. And if I told them to play this, they have all kind of bad things to say. You know what I'm saying? All kind of bad things to say. Me, honestly, I almost feel like I'm not qualified to speak on that because it's not RPGs is not my thing, but I know what I'm seeing isn't that great. And from the systems I'm familiar with when it comes to RPGs, you know, I know this isn't that great, man. Man, if I put people on this, they'll be like, bruh, get out of here with that trash, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. When we dodge him, all right, go upside his head. All right. You gotta dodge him, dog. All right. Okay. Put him up out of here. Get him up out of here. Yeah, this game, man, I don't know. It's probably a reason why people ain't never heard of this. I mean, to be honest with you, it's probably a reason why, you know what I'm saying, this isn't really you don't hear about this being spoken with the great RPGs. You know what I'm saying? Is probably a reason behind that. So and that's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't like I'm not gonna bash it, for what, but I'm supposed to go this way. I think. I feel like I'm going backwards probably. Oh no, I'm not. What is that? Is that a bat fan? It is. Two of them. Okay. All right. Let's go to work. Let's go to work. We got to go. We going upside that bat's head though, for real. We gonna go upside his head, straight up. We just gotta get close enough. This fighting system is strange. I'm being honest with you. Yeah, let me go upside his head, ASAP. We get him. Well, let me clock him. Let me clock him. Dang, get him up out of here. Yeah, he down. All right. Mm-hmm. We dodging you. One more. Dodge him again. Come on. Oh, go upside his head. Bang! Get up out of here, cuz. Yeah, this game pretty whack, man. I mean, look, I'm not gonna, I'm not being funny. I'm dead serious. Like this is it's pretty whack, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with y'all, man. Like I wouldn't say, yeah, you need to play this. I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, nah, you got too many gems on, N64 to be dealing with something like this. I'm not trying to bash it. I know it's hard to make games and stuff, man, but this here, nah, nah. You might want to you may want to skip this one. And we gonna play this for a little bit longer, and then we be done with this one. I ain't gonna. We gonna play this for a little longer, and be done with it, man. I'm just demoing it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. Some might see this and be like, "Yo, this right here, man, I gotta get it," and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? And I can see this game being expensive too. I could see this game costing an arm and a leg, guaranteed. I have never seen this in the game store, not ever. So I can see this game being an arm and a leg, yo. Like you'd be like, huh, how much this cost? Oh, $95. Yeah, I can see that being the case for sure. Yeah, y'all could Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Mayweather this, Pernell Whitaker this. You know what I'm saying? Willie Pep this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I would say. You know what I mean? Now I would say this. Now back in the days, on some real stuff, right? On some real stuff, a kid wouldn't know better when it comes to a game like this. A kid, you play something like this as a kid, you'd be like, yo, this game is fire. You know what I'm saying? You walk around a little world, or like, trees and all. You know what I mean? But you play this now, you like, oh no, like this is not it here. We gonna fight this guy and then it be it. Yep, we gonna end it. Oh no, we talking to another dude, huh? Well, we scrapping. Yeah, let's go. All right, we about to go. So we about to get it in. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of how many of them? I thought it was only like three. Yeah, man. For this fight, yeah, we gonna end after this fight. This is crazy, though. This game is not. This game is not where it's at, man. To be honest with you, I'm being honest with y'all. This here is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy, you know. Like, why can't I turn around? No, that's the. Oh, okay. So I got kidnapped and brought back. Okay. Yeah, we ended that for this, y'all. So y'all seen the little beginning there, right? I done got taken back to some. I don't know if she a witch. I don't know what she is. Yes, I knew it. So you know what I mean? Like yeah. So she's a witch. You know what I mean? Mm. Yeah. So after this dialogue, we ending this here, and then y'all got the first 20 minutes of this, and then maybe you know what I mean. Maybe you could be like, yeah, I'm a rock with this. I tend to believe that a lot of people gonna just be like, yeah, nah. You know what I mean? I can believe a lot of people like I'm not messing with this. This is crazy. Like, it's not the worst thing I've ever played though. I played some bad stuff. This isn't the worst, but it's definitely not good though. It's not good. And I think the negativity I've seen about this is justified. This is not. I don't even see how you can like make it through this. Like, to be honest with you, I don't see how you can make it through this and have fun with it. You know what I mean? I heard like, but what I read that after a couple hours it heats up. But that's like that with a lot of these games. But this just seemed like it's tough to get past the first. To make it past the first 2 hours is a big salute. You know what I mean? But this is like it's just the fighting system was what's throwing me off. I'm like, like the fighting system is pretty bad. And like I said, I'm not with the strategy style fighting. You know what I mean? But I've seen some cold mechanics, and I played some games like Grandia and stuff like that. I actually like Grandia. You know what I mean? Grandia 2 and things like that, and it has that fighting system, and that fighting system was cold. I mean, wasn't my stilo, but I got used to it and I liked it. It was responsive. It was snappy. This here is not that. You walking up to them and you gotta hit this and then you know what I mean? Then I don't know what. It's a weird fighting system. I think that's what's throwing me off is the fighting system. It's not so much of the look because games back in the days didn't look that great on 64 and PS1. Grandia didn't look that great. You know what I'm saying? But the game was dope though. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say not that great, not like the players look realistic. So if this game had smooth gameplay and a dope fighting system, I don't think anybody would care about these graphics. But with that bad fighting system and them hardcore RPG dudes who real technical with it and really break everything down to its finest molecule, they gonna tear this game apart, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna tear this game apart. I'm not the most critical in the world though, you know what I'm saying? But there's some that's very critical. And if they get their hands on this, oh, they gonna tear this game apart. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Tear this game apart. So what? This game is super strange, yo. This game is strange. this dialogue, man. Heck no. Yeah, so we gonna end this here, y'all. Y'all seen the beginning. Was the first what? 26 minutes. Hey, that's the best y'all, the most y'all getting out of me with this title. I can't lie. I can't continue. This is crazy. But like I said, for the ones who look at this and see this and see something good out of it, man, salute, man. Go ahead, man. I mean, like, I don't know, but this here, I can't tell you this is fire, especially from the I said from what I've seen people play. Like I said, I didn't play a lot of Final Fantasies and stuff growing up. I would be lying if I told y'all that. But for what I seen, my friends play growing up and stuff like that, and the fight and the battle systems and things like that, way better than this. I tell you that. Way better than this. Some carved style fighting systems, way better than this. If you go and play the South Park game that just came out, forgot what it's called. Way better fighting system than this. I mean, leaps and bounds. Like, so this fighting system is bad. And I think that's what kills this game. It's not the look. I don't even think it's the look, you know what I'm saying? Because even the gameplay, but that fighting system is what kills this. In my opinion, I could be wrong. Somebody might be like, man, you tripping, you know what I mean? But I think that fighting system is like, nah, we can't do this. If they had a good fighting system, you think people, and if it had a good story and a good fighting system, like I said, I didn't get deep into the story, so maybe you do pick up within a couple of hours. Maybe you do, but that battle system is not good, man. And that's coming from, if it's bad to me, I know it's bad to the veterans who play this type of stuff. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. So if you like this, man, go ahead and cop it. It might be expensive though. You know, these old random games be expensive, especially if you find a cartridge, boxed up and everything. If you get it fully packaged, this thing will probably be expensive, man. You know what I'm saying? So you probably can emulate it, but the way this thing runs, I don't know how good it'll perform being through emulation. And N64 is kind of tricky to emulate anyway, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Really appreciate it from everybody. Peace.